Hey guys, here's some Thursday thoughts for you. How much do you need God? The Lord's Prayer, the one that we memorized or at least partially memorized, and we get to the trespasses and the debt part, and we're like, which part do I say? It starts out with this. Jesus says, when you pray, pray then like this. Not pray this, like you better memorize this, although it's really, really good to memorize. But the idea here is it starts out with Father and holy. That's who he is. God is your daddy. He knows what you need. And he's holy. He's so separate. That's the first thought that I wanted to say is that if we are to keep his name holy, it means that like hallowed be your name also means keep your name holy. It's time for us as his people to go way back to this ancient prayer that they call the Lord's Prayer. It's really given to the disciples. But it's this idea of keeping God's name separate, holy, different than everything else. And then we jump right from that to his kingdom, right? That he is the ruler and the one who reigns supreme. And so we want his rule and his reign in our lives, and we want it in this world, and we know that it's coming for sure in the future. And so we start and get a head start on that. And then it leads into forgiveness, that we are forgiven so much, and thus we forgive so much. And Jesus links that together. Like, forgive as we have forgiven. Like, we forgive because we've been forgiven, but we need to actually be a forgiving people because of all that Jesus has done for us. And then finally, I love this idea of not leading us into temptation. That's just kind of one of those, what do we do with that? He cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt people with evil. But he is sovereign at the same time. And so it's crazy. Like, what do we do with this? Well, you ask him for help and say, look, please don't let this happen. And you're aware of it now, right? When you say, I don't want to be tempted by evil, but you're talking to God. So your focus is there, and know that he has given you all kinds of safeguards, most importantly, his Holy Spirit. I want to encourage you to remember these three words. We need God. He's the one that gives us our daily provision, like he talks about the daily bread. He's the one that gives us holiness. He's the one who gives us the kingdom where he's in charge of it, and he gives us forgiveness. Share that with people. Love God, love others, serve generously. Start with talking to God before you talk to people. All right. God bless you. See ya.